Hello and welcome to ILTV's Israel Daily. I'm Aaron Porras, and before we begin, we want to again remind you that for more of the best content from Israel, sign up today for our streaming platform, ILTV+. Now, coming up in today's newscast, Israelis from left and right banding together, rallying against the abuse of NSO's spyware on the public. Meanwhile, the controversial citizenship law passing through its first reading in Knesset. And finally, a groundbreaking study that could be the solution to spinal injuries and the reversal of long-term paralysis. The top news tonight, Public Security Minister Omer Bar-Lev officially setting up a state commission of inquiry into allegations that police have been illegally surveilling citizens for years, including public officials, journalists, and their family members.
הפרסומים מתארים לכאורה מצב חמור ביותר, בלתי מתקבל במדינה דמוקרטית. כלי הסייבר האלה נועדו להילחם בטרור, נועדו להילחם בפשיעה חמורה. הם לא נועדו להיות מופעלים כנגד אזרחים.
ועדת הבדיקה תבדוק לעומק ולרוחב את כל הטענות. במשמרת שלי המחדלים הללו לא יקרו.
Responding to the growing fury, Israeli authorities vowing that no further harm will be allowed to come to the democracy. This referring, of course, to allegations against officials in the police of years of illegal deep state surveillance using the Pegasus spyware made by Israeli company NSO.
אנחנו נדאג לבדוק את העניין בצורה שקופה, מעמיקה ומהירה, בגלל שלכולנו, לאזרחי מדינת ישראל, לנו שרי הממשלה, לכל המערכות מגיעות תשובות.
גורמים במשטרה ריגלו באופן בלתי חוקי בכלים הכי אגרסיביים שיש בעולם, אחרי אין ספור אזרחים, עיתונאים, פעילים חברתיים מימין ומשמאל, ראשי ערים, אנשי עסקים, פוליטיקאים, בני משפחותיהם, מי לא.
For now, though, a hysteria of sorts still spreading across the country. TV stations offering helpful tips to prevent phones from being hacked, including avoiding or deleting certain apps like iMessage, FaceTime, Safari, and Chrome, ignoring suspicious links, and restarting devices every day. And even these tips, analysts admit, are extremely limited in the face of today's technology. Cyber experts are saying that if an organization with resources is truly intent on accessing your phone, they'll probably succeed no matter what. Pegasus, for example, which enables complete access and remote control of a particular device, is known as a zero-click exploit tool. And this means that to install it on a target's phone, the target doesn't have to do anything beyond just having a particular app or vulnerable operating system installed. And Pegasus, far from the only spyware on the market. Moving on, the contentious reunification and citizenship law now passing its first reading in the Knesset and with bipartisan support. A landmark event since the formation of this new coalition. ILTV's Asaf Nissan reporting. Asaf, thanks for being here. Now, there were three versions of this bill. The one that's been adopted, or the one that's being promoted, rather, is that of the opposition religious Zionism MK Simcha Rotman. Why that one?
So it's interesting because we did see the three different versions, and one of them we did say Eilat Shaked's, which actually was pretty much parallel to the original one drafted back in 2003. Post Second Intifada.
Sure.
But basically what we're seeing is that Simcha Rothman is actually called for a more harsh approach. Pretty much like, not that much harsh, but making sure you're limiting the approval to a yearly basis, making sure that, not to give them automatically citizenships, because we've seen actions in the past done by those who actually got the citizenship via marriage, coming out and creating terrorist attacks. So pretty much this is a way to limit the control, to limit their power and keep control on the whole issue.
Okay, so again, what exactly does this new version of the bill entail, and how is it really different from those previous?
So it's interesting because it's not really that much of a big difference between Ayelet Shakid's and Simcha Rotman's. It's a very fine line that Simcha's just created.
The yearly renewal, I think, is...
Plus, of course, a full transparency issue.
To watch full episodes of ILTV's Israel Daily and tons of other content from Israel, visit our website at iltv.tv or download the ILTV Plus app.